It's a Cheese State tailgate here in Madison, Wisconsin. This is Fast Track News traveling with the Purdue Boilermakers as they travel to play the Wisconsin Badgers, looking for their 6th win of their season. It's a sad scene here at Camp Randall Stadium for the Purdue Boilermakers and their football fans as they just suffered a 35-24 loss to the Wisconsin Badgers. In just a few short hours, Holloway Gymnasium will be packed full of Purdue volleyball fans. But for those who chose to watch at home, they should thank members of the Big Ten Student U program for their broadcast. A new school year brings new opportunities for people around the world to come to Purdue University. But when you get 50,000 students on one college campus, it can feel quite cramped. Releasing your anger and de-stressing after a hard day's work is important. That's why for residents who live around Lafayette, they can come to Outrage Smash Therapy. Outrage Smash Therapy is a brand new business that opened Thursday, October 6th. They are comprised of 3 rage rooms and a splatter box, a room to splatter paint. Co-owners Evan Ledman and Kaylee Foley could not hold back excitement from the grand opening, as it's been a thought in their mind dating back to when they worked together at their previous job.
Well, it takes a 15-minute lunch or a break at work, actually. So we were in graphics. We wrapped vehicles and signs and things like that. And I kind of briefly just mentioned that, you know, a rage room, a smash room would be exciting. I've thought about it for a long time. And she's like, so how do we do it? A lot of other 15-minute breaks, a lot of lunch breaks turned into a lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
Among the first few customers were Joe and Kayla Abdul. They found out about the grand opening through a Facebook ad.
Life has been a bitch lately, so honestly, it's been great to be able to let out all this pent-up energy and aggression in a safe manner.
Both had opportunities to smash plates, beer bottles, and even a TV, but Joe had the most fun destroying an air fryer.
I flattened that thing.
From Outrage Smash in West Lafayette, this is Brendon Gorham reporting for the Purdue Channel. Just ahead, the postseason may just be getting started, but the awards are already piling in for the Boilers. Zach Edey is the Big Ten Player of the Year. Matt Painter is the AP Big Ten Co-Coach of the Year, and the freshman duo of Braden Smith and Fletcher Lawyer also receive honors from the league. But the big question is, just how far can this team go? It's March, and I'm Brendon Gorham, so don't go away. Sports is next. Happening as we speak, Purdue men's basketball starts their postseason in the Big Ten tournament. The Boilers have already won the Big Ten regular season title, and now they hope to add more hardware with the tournament championship. And then it's on to the big dance. We will find out just where and when they will play on Selection Sunday, hopefully hours after they hoist the Big Ten tournament trophy. We'll continue to cover those stories and update you as they come. So now let's rewind a few days back to relive the glorious scene in Mackey Arena when the Boilermakers defeated Illinois 76-71 to cement themselves as the first Big Ten team since 2014 to win the conference by at least 3 games on Sunday. Confetti exploded on the Purdue men's basketball team celebrating their 25th Big Ten championship. Players hoisted up the championship trophy, bursting with emotion as the reality set in. After a gruelingly long, hard season, they were finally crowned champions. A storybook ending in a storybook setting for the final game in Mackey Arena this season. While the final score makes it appear as it was a tight-knit match, it took a ferocious Illinois comeback to make it close. The Boilermakers exploded out to a 24-point lead in the first half, in large part thanks to Brandon Newman's 15 first-half points. Newman hadn't started a game this season with the freshman duo of Braden Smith, Fletcher Lawyer, and junior Ethan Morton ahead of him in the lineup, but after a gritty effort on offense and defense against Indiana, head coach Matt Painter rewarded him with the opportunity to start against Wisconsin. And one more game after that, he was scoring a season-high and team-high 19 points against the Illini. You're probably wondering how the Big Ten Player of the Year did. Zach Edey, he did his thing, 17 points along with 6 rebounds, finishing the season as the Big Ten's leader in scoring, rebounding, and field goal percentage in conference games. Looking ahead at the Big Ten and NCAA tournament, if Purdue is going to make a deep run, Forward Mason Gillis may be one reason why they get there. The junior broke the record for the most three-pointers in Mackey Arena earlier this season. He's one of the most experienced members of the team, and he sat down with reporter Gabriella Chu to tell us more about the person behind the player. It's not every day that you get an opportunity to watch ESPN's number 4 ranked recruit play basketball. That's why, when Flory Badunga and the Kokomo Wildcats traveled to play at Jefferson High School, local Purdue fans took notice, including 4 players on the basketball team: Fletcher Lawyer, Camden Heidi, Mason Gillis, and Brayden Smith.
Definitely just coming out, kind of support, come out to a high school game, kind of just check it out, watch Flory play a little bit, and just seeing how things are going.
While they weren't necessarily high school rivals, Smith and Badunga played each other twice back when Smith was a senior. Indiana Mr. Basketball won the first matchup, but the rematch was different.
Yeah, well, we lost, so honestly not a happy memory.
Badunga knocked Smith's Westfield Shamrocks out of the state quarterfinals. Coming into this matchup versus Jefferson, he was averaging 19 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 blocks per game. His height and athleticism was on display, as he was clearly much taller and more athletic than anyone else on the court, explaining why coaches such as Matt Painter and Kentucky's John Calipari have recruited him so hard. In the end, Kokomo came out victorious, winning 49-43 over Jefferson after a gritty 14 points and 15 rebound performance by Badunga. As the game was wrapping up, the Broncos student section made sure to give Badunga a farewell chant as he shot free throws.
I say thank you to them. That give me motivation, so I would say keep doing that. That's great for me, so thank you.
After the game concluded, fans rushed to line up for pictures and autographs. Badunga has yet to commit to a school, but there are a lot of Boilermaker fans and at least 4 current players who hope he will choose Purdue. From Jefferson High School, this is Brendon Gorham reporting for Fast Track News.